I'm telling you right now, I'm like, this stream crashes again. Man, I'll just stream off my PC if that's the case. So I'm like, I ain't trying to go and deal with this crap. That's the main reason why I got a PC, because man, stuff just going out like that, and it's like, for what? It's like, had all these people, it's like, had people showing up, it's like, stream was chilling, and out of nowhere just decided, oh, let's just crash for no reason. Is anybody there? It's like, y'all still there, or... It's like, that's why you always get you a PC, have that stuff set up, prepared, so when stuff like this happens, when trying to stream off of a laptop that's equipped for this type of stuff, I don't get it. I really don't get it. It's like, I hate when stuff is like, man, it's like, do this on a day when I don't feel like streaming. It's like, I obviously streamed early for a reason. It's like, I don't know if people can hear me. Okay, cool. Just had to ask because I'm like, I don't know what'd be going on with these streams half the time. I swear, man. What's up, DK? How are you? I'm doing alright. I'm like, stream crashed for no reason, but it's like, hopefully refreshing or restarting my laptop fixed it. I'm like, crashes again, freaking something getting drop kicked. It's like, V, you need to calm down. It's like, you're being extremely loud. I think I mastered drifting in this game at least. It's like, what is wrong? Why is y'all yelling? You know, I've seen that in people's streams where they're all like, they don't like when people type in like all caps. I'm like, I don't know. Like, if I feel like somebody's yelling at me, I don't know, but doing okay. Had such a rough day. Hey, it's like best way to handle a tough day is just to find that comfortable spot in the house and just sit there for like an hour. That's why I'm yelling. I'm saying, but like, this is a quiet area. Illy the type of person that like start talking loud in the library, talking about like, oh, I didn't know. It's like, fam, notice that there ain't not one person in this library being loud. You the only one being loud right now. It's like, he's the overly hyped friend where it's like, bro, you need to, it ain't even that serious. Like, this is a PE game of basketball. This is not the NBA Finals. Smart smacking noise. That's some real stuff. There's people out there that really post like ASMR videos of them just eating food and they just be smacking in the microphone. It's almost like finals. Some kids, yeah, some kids were like that. There's this one kid, he was like the he was like, I think he was like a self-proclaimed captain. Fortnite Fortnite soon. Yes, I would like to play Fortnite. I would definitely like to play Fortnite. Let me get some things done in this game. We could do that. This is more so in regards my bestie a few minutes before 1.6 on a walk. He sent me a pic saying hospital. It's at 3. Didn't respond until 7. So the whole time I was just nervous and scared. Oh yeah. Yeah, that can be scary. I had a friend, she did that to me mid-video, saying she was in the hospital. But she, like, felt like, it was, like, one of those, like, water, not a water hole, but, like, it was, like, some hole that be kind of, like, either on the side or in the front of your house. And I guess, like, that's, like, where the, like, water is. It has something, it's, like, either that or it was something. But she messed her leg up. Welcome back, Raina. Who sleep to the smacking noise. I couldn't. Nah. I gotta fall asleep to, like, something soothing. Like rain or TV noises. But I can't fall asleep to somebody smacking like that. Nah. You got medicine about dead cry. Yeah, I think I was halfway through a video. And when my friend had texted me saying she was in the hospital, she didn't, like, wait a super long time. She had just texted me saying she was in the hospital. I was about to put down. That's the second time I did that, too. I was about to put down everything that I was doing just to see if she was good. I was like, I'll admit, I was scared. Noxious smacking. I hate when people blow their nose, like, in, like, eating areas. Like, at my old job, people would do that. Like, they'll be sitting down eating and then start blowing their nose. And it's like, fam, I'm not trying to hear that while I'm eating. Like, go to the bathroom and do that. That's nasty. I ain't trying to hear snot sliding out your nose while I'm trying to eat some eggs. But yeah, she had, but she messed her, it was like some, like, random, I need to take, like, a picture of the hole that I'm talking about, because it's, like, all houses have them, and I don't know, it was, like, a nail or something, and she messed her leg up. I was like, fam, you freaking got bit by a zombie. I'm like, that ain't no cut. A cut is like a freaking line going across your leg. Nah, that's a bite. If I was in Ireland, I sprinted to the hospital if the Romans physically hurt me. No, he's okay. Yeah, I'm saying, I was on she told me she was good. I was just like, okay, I can, calm down and relax. I don't think I did get back to my video until like 30, 40 minutes later. And then the first time, there was like a shooting going on at, well, it wasn't at her school. It was at her college, but it was like, outside, I think a shooting had happened, and that was like the other time when I was like, okay, let me throw down everything I'm doing so I could go up to this place and see if she's good. Blowing your nose while eating as if something spicy. Nah, go to the bathroom and do that. I ain't trying to hear that. That's one thing I'm like, I don't care, like, it's Liz, what's up with everybody being loud? Yeah, I'm like, you guys, it is nighttime where I'm at. People trying to sleep. Y'all just come through here being loud. But, nah, even if I'm freaking eating spicy food, like, for people eating. Yeah, like, that's what I'm saying. It's like, nah, go to the, go somewhere, go outside. Or go, in the, freaking bathroom. Because my friend sent me a video of her sing Put Your Head on. I don't know. I might have heard the song, but I can't remember if I did or not. There's so many songs I've been listening to lately, so that's it. That's the only one that they have. What's this? Ferrari? Yeah, I guess I use a Ferrari. And then there was another time, I remember this, she worked with me. She was one of the cashiers, and she started picking a scab off of her hand while I was eating. And I was like, fam, why do people want to get near me and start doing nasty stuff? Like, Can I just, that's why I'm like, at my old job, I always ate alone. Always. I never, unless it was like with people that I'm like, okay, I know they're not nasty and I know they're not going to do no nasty stuff. All right, you chill. But I sat far away from the entrance and I made sure I just, was alone. I ain't looked at nobody. I kept my head down watching YouTube videos. I'm like, I ain't trying to see or hear nothing. Got my headphones. Yeah, I was chilling on my breaks. I'm good. I'm good. Felt like I was gonna crash, but I'm good. Mad tired, but if I don't eat, she goes. So yeah, I would definitely give me something to eat. It's like after being worried for a few hours, at that time I had been eating. I'm trying to think, did I eat when? I'm trying to think, I might have ate when she said she messed her leg. I might have ate in both situations. I don't know, with me, it's like, it's more of like, you know how like when people, they take like a smoke break, I take a snack break. Just, spend too many hours constantly running. Please don't die, please don't. Oh, yeah. Yeah, because it was, that first time, I remember when she said that shooting had happened across her school. I think I might have been home. And then, I was getting ready, because I'm like, dang. Because this crazy, because this is at the time when we had just started being friends, like, but me and her, we had, like, talked, I had to say, like, we were, like, becoming, like, closer with each other and stuff, so, I'm like, man, I can't remember the last time I made, like, a solid, good friend. I'm like, nah, bruh. I was ready. I don't know what I would have did, but I'm like, I tried to do something. Then when she messed her leg up, I was like she just said, that's the thing why she scared me, because she didn't say like, oh, I messed my leg up, so I'm in the hospital. She just said, I'm in the hospital. And I'm like, fam, what is going on? I can't remember what video it was. I think I did post the video, and it was at some point I looked at my phone, and then was all like, hold on for a second, guys. And I'm like, I think I might have said in the video, I'm like, my friend just texted me saying they're in the hospital. I can't remember what video it was. But, yeah, I was like, that type of stuff is scary. Friends just be out there just scaring friends for no reason. They'll be all like, I just heard an explosion outside. I'm like, is you good? I'm like, you see any fires? They're like, oh no, it's just somebody shooting off a firework. I'm like, it is the 4th of July. Like, I don't know why you would send me some stuff like that. Like, there's a bunch of explosions going off outside. Like, let's say at Walmart, an employee shanked another employee, so that was something the next day. Captured in the hospital. Oh yeah, I did. I heard about that. Yeah, I heard about that. I'm telling you, people be needing to leave their employees alone. I every time when we hired a new person, I always tried to become cool with them. Even the one crazy dishwasher we had, where she seemed like the type of person. Well, I think her thing was that she was scared of black people. She yelled at everybody else at that cafe, but she did not yell at me or this other girl that worked with us. Say Walmart when it happened. Dang, really? So, did you see anything, or were you like at a different part of Walmart? That's crazy. It was after my walk. I need to get some dinner rolls, so I stopped by. So, did you see anything, or did you... I'm like, I know I've walked into the aftermath of, like, shootings, freaking stabbings. What else? Always the aftermath. Just heard it. Like, the commotion going on or something? That's crazy. I mean, like, either way. Shoot. It was, yeah, it's freaking not too long ago. I walked in the aftermath of this woman. She got attacked by these two dogs in this area where I jog at. Like, I jogged down that street. I've been going up and down that street for, like, ever since the pandemic has started. Ever since I've been outside exercising. I just recently checked that she was, like, she's in the hospital recovering. But I was like, dang, that was... I have to say that was the last time I walked in the aftermath of something. So I finished my business and left. So, like, so you heard, like, what, did you hear the commotion, or did you, like, I'm confused by, like, what you heard. Because I'm like, I know you, like, I know you can hear somebody getting stabbed. I'm like, I know you can hear, like, the commotion of the person yelling, but, like, I'm like, that's some, like, supersonic hearing if you can actually hear the, yeah, oh, okay. Oh, no, that was the one. No, I remember I seen this, it was this Bartels that I used to go to when I worked downtown. And it got robbed. I was all like, well, it was not for money, but for some cigarettes. Crackhead ran in there. And it happened, like, right when, I don't know. Like, I want to think I was on that TV show, like, What Would You Do or something, because... I like how the cashier, she looked at me like I was supposed to go stop the guy. I'm like, okay, well, first off, that's a crackhead. You can't stop no crackhead in their, you know, line of work. If he's on an hour, you ain't gonna stop him. And second, he's stealing cigarettes. Like, people shouldn't even be buying or smoking cigarettes in the first place. So I don't know. Maybe he might try to build like a house out of it or something, but yeah, she really looked at me like, what am I supposed to do? Like, lady, I'm not security. Like, this is at the time where I wasn't really even exercising too. I'm like, I'm not athletic. Like, I'm like, what do you expect me to do? Yell at him? Like, hey, stop stealing the cigarettes. Like, I'm like, where's security at? And I'm like, that's what you guys need. After that, though, I remember she always is, like, quiet with me. Come back. That's what I'm saying. It's like, what am I supposed to do? Even when they hired security didn't do nothing. They would just walk up on... When somebody would steal something, they would just walk up on them and be like, hey, you're supposed to pay for that. And I'm like, bro, he's gone. Like, there's the one time when the guy stole, like, a thing of orange juice, and the guy was walking outside drinking it. And the security guard ran up on him and was like, hey, you're supposed to pay for that. I'm like, you ain't gonna try to, like, snatch it out his hand? Or, like how does that work? And so I'm like, bro, that's not doing nothing for nobody. I'm like, you guys might as well just let it go. I did all the ones in the... Oh, say less. But yeah, it's like, fam, I'm like, I don't know what you expect me to do. All I could just do is pat you on the back and ask you if you're okay. Like, that's it. I'll comfort you, but I ain't gonna stop no crackhead. Crackheads are strong. They're crazy and a crackhead. Like, you can't defeat that. It's like, plus he may know other crackheads, and it's like going up against a bunch of crackheads. Like that's pretty much like the death penalty. Like you ain't winning that fight unless you know like some fighting stuff. Like that's it. But it's like going up against like a bunch of crackheads. That's like going up against a bunch of Thanoses. Like you ain't gonna win that fight, buddy. I'm sorry. There's probably that one person in the stream thinking, like, I think I can take out, like, 2.5 crackheads. Nope. Especially half a crackhead. If it's half a crackhead, like, they half human, half crackhead. You definitely ain't winning that fight. Conscious with crackhead energy. That's what I'm saying. Like, they know what they're doing, and they got crackhead strength. That's somebody that's half human and half crackhead. Like, they will put you in a single-handed chokehold, and like, you can't do nothing with that besides accept it. Like a crackhead, they think they're in the freaking middle of Star Wars, but like somehow like cowboys are there, and freaking what else? And Spider-Man somehow showed up, and they all like, I gotta defeat all of them at once. A conscious crackhead is like, they're aware of the situation and they know that they're not gonna be defeated. Crack is whack, yeah. And look how that turned out. You got a whole freaking epidemic of crackheads all across the country. Probably all across the world. I don't know what other countries are like, so. I know there was like when Whitney Houston said, speaking of like Whitney Houston, that quote, like I just wanted to talk on them New Edition and more so the Bobby Brown biopic that they came out with. I'm telling you, like that was something that they could have kept to themselves, or at least had like a documentary or something. Because it's like when you see it being acted out, then that's what you're gonna imagine, like what was going on and stuff. I'm telling you, it's like sometimes when they be doing biopics, they be having people all messed up in those movies. That's why I'm like, if they do a biopic on me, if I ever get to the level of fame where they're talking on biopics, I'm like, nah, I'm behind that movie 100. In fact, I'll write out the script. And I'm like, this is what it's going to be about, but you ain't gonna have it where it's like, oh, there are scenes I'm not like, because I'd sit there and be watching that movie and been like, when did any of this stuff happen? They'll do some stuff like in the movie where it's all like I seen some like teenagers walking by doing an IRL stream, and that's how I got the idea of streaming. And I'm like, fam, I was sitting in my room watching ridiculousness and thought to myself, I should start streaming. I'm like, it wasn't, no, I seen some random people streaming and thought, hey, I think I could do this. No. I'm telling you, my biopic is gonna. If they ever do a biopic on me, it's like I have to be behind it. It's either I have to star in it or I have to, because I'd have to say I'm probably ain't gonna start aging until I get to like my like mid-30s, maybe, possibly. So I think I can play like high school me, and then, well, nah, maybe not. No, it'll probably, I feel like once I get to my 30s, I'll only be able to play like 20-year-old me and above. Unless they do like some CGI stuff. They should be able to, because I was like, they made, what's that? first. Now you gotta see a bunch of dumb April Fool's jokes. I don't know. I feel like April Fool's, like, you'll see maybe like some memes on social media, but I don't know. I don't really be seeing too many April Fool's jokes anymore. Bro, why this car look like a lawnmower? Like, why I got this big old, like, bumper spoiler thing in the front of it? It's like a street cleaner and a freaking car at the same time. That sure is a bunch of the same lame I'm pregnant ones with random ultrasounds from Google. People do that? Wow. Wishing pregnancy on everybody who posts that. I'm saying, like, I don't know. How my friends would do it, they would wait till they like, I mean, not like it's no joke, but like how I knew my friends was pregnant, they post a photo of themselves, and I'm all like, your stomach wasn't looking that big like 4 or 5 months ago, so I'm like, I think we can see the clear obvious. I'm like, I'm not pregnant, I just like to eat. I'm like, dang, eating got you to it. I'm like, all right, I guess. I'm like, kind of weird, you know, you show your stomach and you holding it and then you taking pictures. I'm like, that's like, this is a clear sign. It's like, you're pregnant. I don't think I've seen not one photo of somebody where they're all like, oh, I'm not pregnant, I just wanted to post a picture of my stomach. Unless they got like abs or something. Most of my pregnant friends will hide off social media for a few months and then pop up. See, that's like, no, that's like, I feel like that's what they do now. I don't know if I haven't seen not one. They'll wait until like after that initial post when they post about it, but they're not gonna be like posting an ultrasound. I'm trying to think. I can't remember that. I don't think, maybe like early on, but I feel like now, yeah, they all just wait until their stomachs get big and then announce it. I know it was one of my friends when he posted. He told me that he was having a kid, and it was like I knew it was gonna happen because I mean he ended up the girl he was seeing, he ended up marrying her, or they were talking about getting married, and so I was like, oh yeah, I'm like, it's just gonna be crazy today. I knew it was gonna happen, but I was like, it still like was a shocker. Like, dang, he got a kid now. And YouTubers will post on social media a long paragraph on why they quitting at the end, like April Fools. I feel like that ain't even something to joke about. Like, I feel like a lot of the times, like now, you see some stuff like that. Like, I don't know. It has to be like the, you know, like the YouTubers that's out there, like, they're like the Hollywood influencers. I feel like there's like those Hollywood influencers like King Batch, Lele, like the Viners, pretty much. They seem like the type of people that would do some stuff like that, but most of my friends ain't be surprised. Yeah. It's like, it's some, like, there's some where I'm like, oh, okay. And then there's like the ones that like catch me by surprise. I'm like, oh wow, dang. I think there's like the last YouTuber that I remember they were saying Shane Dawson. He's they like found, I don't know how that works, but like they pretty much found somebody that's like willing to give birth to their child. I think, I don't know how that works out, but yeah, I think I seen somewhere he was trending the other day, and I think that's why I saw that he's trying to have a kid. I think it's like they find a woman. I don't know how that works out. Like, I think they just give her like the seed, like for, you know, for my PG audiences out there. So pretty much like they don't. There's a way of doing it without doing it. I think it's gonna be a shocker to a lot of people the day when I announce that I'm gonna have a kid. I feel like that's gonna be, I ain't gonna try to say like me having a kid is gonna be bigger than anybody, but I feel like a lot of people are gonna be shocked by it. Shoot, even well, of course I know I'm gonna be shocked by it, but I just feel like it's either that or it's just, I'm like, be like, well, yeah, I feel like this is gonna be a shocker to a lot of people. Be streaming, baby starts crying, I'm sitting there having to like sing to the baby and playing grid with one hand. I think I can do it. I should practice it one of these days. I know I'm gonna have to find eventually a video game where I play with one hand and I have to like rock like the little the baby bed thing. I have to say, like, I'm prepared for it. I'm like, I already stay up like freaking odd hours of the night, so I got the hours down. Now it's just all about putting in the work, raising the kid for, you know, 18 or 18 plus years. Where's the finish line at? I'm like, bro, I feel like I ain't driven around this track. There we go. Say what? What is that? What does that mean, log? Did I turn on my laptop? I don't think I turned up the volume. That's a link. Links don't work on this stream, so. Oh, got this down. Nope. Alright, gotta use this one. I'm glad they give you the color option to change, because some of the, like, the designs look nice, but it's just the colors are just all off. I'm glad they gave you an option to change it, because I'm like, bro, I don't know, I'm just too lazy. I don't feel like changing it. Yeah, I'm like, I don't know what he was trying to say, so. Something I meant to ask you another night. I might have an answer for it. It kind of looked like a Hot Wheel, like, design. Ooh, yeah, that looks nice. I like that. We're gonna go with that one. You're at the stage by science saying the more you know, the sadder you become. Do you believe that's true? But it's like, I guess, like, my question to those scientists, like, well, what do we need to know a lot of to become more sadder? Like, everything or just one thing? Like, I don't think the more you know, it will make you more sadder. Like, because there's people out there, then I'm kind of confused by that, because there's people out there that think that they know everything and they don't, but they can be sad or happy. I mean, it's their choice depending on, like, their life experiences and stuff. I feel like it's more so based off of a person's life experiences, and their life is like, that's gonna, you know, you'll know by then that I swear, if this Jackson Lewis person don't move, it's like somebody going into the crowd. What is his deal? Bro, move, hang. Thinking the more you know about society, I feel like you definitely become sadder. I feel like I'm just more wise about it. I wouldn't say that I'm sadder because I know a lot about society. I'm like, okay, I know what to avoid and what not to avoid. So, I don't know. I guess it just depends on who you are. Sorry, kind of see. Nice, nice. Yeah, I never beat that game. I remember I played the demo, and then I think it was like the first or second mission in that game, and then after that, it was just, I think, no, at that time, I had, sold my PlayStation. Did I sell my PlayStation? No, I didn't sell, no, I sold the game, because I remember I bought it on disc. Yeah, it's like this robot game. It's like they got like these like human robots, and they're just, I don't know, like I never played it, so, but it's like it's about like some human robots, and I think they're trying to overall, you know, become human. It's like they're building emotions, I guess, as the game progresses on. I'm guessing, I don't know. It's like iRobot, but it's like instead of just that one robot, I think it's like a group of them. They had a special about that on the news, like people having those robots. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, you obviously didn't see Will Smith fighting in freaking in a one of those things called a tunnel, getting swung around. Think about it, it seems like the most scientists and people who consider genius seem like sad people. I feel like it's because they're constantly being put on this pedestal. And I'm like, I feel like if a person that's not put in this public eye as being the smartest person in the world, then, you know, I feel like they're going to be having a normal life. I guess, like, the only reason why I think that they would be sad is that they, you know, they know the answers to a lot of stuff out there. But I feel like that's not something to look at as like, oh, I'm sad because I know the answers to something. Like, if I know the answers to a lot of things, I'm like, I feel like a lot of my problems would be solved. I feel like I would use it to my advantage. I feel like that's just people that has the knowledge, but they're not using it to their advantage. So my thing is, like, if I know how to help people because I have the answers for it, but I'm not doing nothing, I'm like, okay, then yeah, not doing nothing is that's what's going to lead me into being sad. But that's just how I see it. Other people might have like a different outlook on it. And like, however that is, I'm like, you know, I just think that we don't all know that, like, we know of things, but we all just don't know, I guess, like, because our minds are different. So I feel like, you know, people just overall have like a different outlook on stuff. You can't look at it as sad. I feel like a person cannot know nothing and be sad. They displayed it in The Wizard of Oz, even though it's a fictional movie about like just some random stuff, and I feel like a girl just having a bad acid trip. But yeah, the Scarecrow. I feel like if we can really like place out the Scarecrow, not even like trying to crack jokes and stuff, but I'm just saying, like, he didn't know nothing. He knew of things, but he didn't, like, he wasn't smart. But he was depressed about that. That man was out in the freaking field, hanging, waiting for some girl and a dog to walk by so he can follow a yellow brick road and go get a brain. Like, I feel like if you're chasing something, then, yeah, you know, with the knowledge that you have, then, yeah, it's like, there's more. I just feel like that people just don't know everything, pretty much. It's like you'll learn as the time progresses on. And I feel like to those that think they know everything, they'll learn how to use it to their advantage. So there's still more for them to learn. No, though, secrets of what goes on behind the scenes in society, knowing the corrupt ways of society, make me angry or sad. And I feel like if you know the ways of fixing it, why be sad? Like, there's obviously a way of fixing it, and it's possible to fix it. So, like, why would you be sad or angry? It's like I just said, it's like if you're chasing something, then, you know, you don't have a reason to be sad. It's like the main thing you should be thinking about is chasing the one thing that you want to be fixed. I feel like, you know, to sit down and try to learn everything, and it's like, bro, go on Jeopardy, freaking become a millionaire. If one person can't fix things, though, that's why it's not even about like one person fixing it. It's like, obviously there has to be a plan with it. You can't just think like one person can fix all things. I'm like, if that was the case, then only one person would be here on Earth. But it obviously is gonna take people more than just one person. That's why you get people involved. It's like, you know, it's not just the president that's in the White House. There's the vice president, the secretary, the security guards, everybody. Same with like McDonald's. It ain't gonna just take one person just to run this big multi-billion-dollar franchise. It's gonna take many people. Win Jeopardy too young. I'm saying, like, if I knew everything's fam, I've been on Jeopardy making bank. They've been asking me some questions of stuff that happened back in like the 1200s, and I've been like, fam, I know it all. You can ask me every year. I know it all. But yeah, like I was saying, even with the Wheel of Fortune, for real. Wheel of Fortune, that show be kind of like funny to watch at times. Because those people, they be on that, they swear that they know the puzzle. And then when Pat be all like, oh, sorry, that's not it. They be looking all confused like, fam, that's the puzzle. I'm like, no, it's not. Wheel of Fortune seemed like, I don't know, I think that would, I don't know. I'll probably be on Price. I would want to be on Price is Right. Family Feud 2 game shows I always want to go on. Yeah, Family Feud is funny. Especially with Steve Harvey, yeah. Then that was another thing I was going to say. I'm like, look at that movie, The Wizard of Oz. I'm like, it took a whole group of people just to go find the wizard. So. But alright, I'm done on that topic. But yeah, anyways, back on. Steve Harvey leaves. Oh, yeah. Who can replace him, though? I feel like the only person that could replace him is Kevin Hart. That's somebody out there, I feel like he'll have, like, some funny reactions to people's, like, what they overall say on that show. Getting Samurai Chat. Nice, nice. I remember when that show used to come on Cartoon Networks. Then Cartoon Networks just got weak, started showing some other stuff, and I'm like, I don't even know what this is anymore, but couldn't see Kevin Hart hosting it though. But I don't know about Perm. Please, if he gets paid, Kevin Hart seemed like the type of person where he's like, I'm not going to I don't want to rest. I don't want to slow down. I'm pretty sure if they offered Kevin Hart the right form of money to host a game show, yeah, he definitely would do Family Feud or any other game show. But I feel like that would be the only, like, the best bet for him. I see him being a permanent host on that. If he wanted to retire from acting or just do something where it was like he ain't got to do a whole lot, Family Feud is for him. Because as soon as them ratings start coming in, yeah, he'll most likely end up being a permanent host. And then, of course, they're going to definitely give him a fat check from it. Because he seems like the type of person where it's like he has the best reactions and stuff. Like what else? Yeah, I feel like he'll have like equal reactions. And he's, and on top of that, he's a comedian too. It's like he's in the same ballpark as Steve Harvey. I don't see anybody who else could host this show. It has to be a comedian. It can't be no, like, after Steve Harvey has set the pedestal high. And I feel like the only person that can set it higher would be Kevin Hart. Kind of, I don't know who the next comedian gonna be. Take over. I think part of the reason is because social media comedy set the bar over stand-up was. Wouldn't say stand-up comedy is dying. I just feel like that it's a lot easier. Like, cause overall, like, I feel like that's like the next step for like a social media comedian is stand-up comedy. It's like, I mean, I don't know. Like, I feel like that it's a lot, it's easier because, all you just got to do is just do that in the comfort of your own home and make a video. But I feel like the real comedians is like where stand-up comedy is at. older ages due to the change in humor. Sense of new faces coming. I don't know. But it's like I feel like stand-up comedy, like I was saying, like that's where like the real comedy is at. You see a lot of those like social media influencers that's doing comedy. Like some of them is funny, don't get me wrong, but a lot of them is just dry. Like me personally, if it came down to it, where I had the choice on like stand-up comedy or social media, like I mean, yeah, I do social media, but I'm like I really want to do stand-up comedy. I feel like that's where like the comedy is really at. You know, like TikTok and Instagram and Twitter, like all that stuff, YouTube. Like, don't get me wrong, like, nah, that stuff is good, but I just feel like it needs to just have people that are not dry behind it. There's a lot of them, like, social media influencers, I'm like, I don't know about this one. Like, there's comedians out there that's just, you know, reenacting scenes from movies. Not even, like, with the TikTok audio, like, I can understand. But, like, there's people out there legit, like, reenacting scenes from movies. And they call that comedy. And then the description is oh, name this scene. What movie is this? I'm like, bro, you're doing, like, the obvious movie and the most viral scene from that movie, like... You're funnier if you could do stand-up, but we don't see as many new faces as we used to. Yeah, like I said, because it's easier with social media. You ain't even gotta go nowhere. Probably, plus it's like hard to like, and I feel like a lot of those guys, like once when they start building their names up on social media, they're all like, oh, I'm not gonna do no small club. No, I want to get Madison Square Garden. I want to get, you know, freaking some football stadium. And it's like, bro, you ain't making that type of money, and you ain't that funny to be up on those stage like that, so you better take these small local clubs and deal with that. That's why you see where a lot of like social media influencers, they just stick to social media, because it's like they can't make it that's like literally like the peak of their career. After that, it's done and over with. Rather than with stand-up comedy, I feel like stand-up comedy, it opens up so many doors for a person. Because there's the one comedian I follow, she does stand-up comedy, and I think she ended up getting discovered by those guys that does Impractical Jokers, and now she's, well, I think she used to be a producer, now she streams and stuff, but... Skits online, and when they get enough checks. They do gigs. Yeah, but a lot of them gets too famous, and then they're like, oh, I want, like I said, they want to get like them big places. And I'm like, they not trying to do no small clubs. They're all like, they see, it's like, I feel like it's just, you know, it's a pride thing. So. It was a funny show. It was. That show is pretty, the movie was good too. I liked the movie. The one guy, he left though because he I think there was like he was getting a divorce or something like that, and I was like, dang man, that's crazy. I gotta use the Conasag. I don't know if it still comes on. Oh no, it does. They just was promoting how they're gonna have Eric Andre on the show, because like I said, the one guy left the show, so they got like all these like guest appearances from people and stuff. Dang, these cars is moving? Okay. Comedians I know are Drew Lynch and Olin Rogers. Do they just do strictly because I don't know, I ain't never seen them names on social media, so they sound like they're just stand-up comedians. Who knows? They might be social media influencers, but I see a lot of times though where like comedians, they're posting like their gigs on Instagram. There's the one guy, Andrew Schultz. He's been doing like a lot of stand-up comedy, and he's just been posting his stuff on social media, and I'm like, hey, that's how you do it. That right there is how you do it. Found both on YouTube. Okay. But yeah, stand-up comedy. That's one thing that I got it like written down in my head that I'm like, I gotta do a stand-up comedy. Whether it's like at a small club or, I mean, honestly, that's what I know where I'm gonna have to start off at. But I definitely want to do a stand-up comedy one day. Find like a bunch of, I think once I have like more free time, I'll definitely like just find like a bunch of like clubs around Seattle that, or not even in Seattle, just all across Washington State, and then just be tour and do like a little Washington State tour. Who went on America's Got Talent? I've never heard of him. I'm trying to think, what would I call it? Like the TMossBoss tour? Nah, that don't sound right. Like TMossBoss in comedy? No. Stand up with T. I feel like that would work. Stand up with TMossBoss tour. I like that. But yeah, I definitely I gotta do stand up comedy one day. So I'm like, I already have it down on how to handle a heckler. It's a comedian that stumbled in middle school. Nice, nice. But yeah, like I said, I know how to handle a heckler. Hecklers, that's the, like, honestly, the best way to get a heckler is just start roasting them. Roast their outfit, roast their shoes, their kneecaps, ankles, elbows, everything possible. I'll get up on stage and roast a whole person's, like, outfit. From freaking shoelaces to a headband. Or watch, or necklace. I wonder why people do stuff like that. It's like you go to a comedy club just to heckle. I'm like, you get roasted. I'm like, how you handle someone coming on stage and slapping you though? Judo flip them. Somebody come up on stage and slap me, they getting judo flip. Or I'm Spartan kicking them off the stage. Well, it depends though. If it's one of them stages you gotta like go up steps, then yeah, you can like, you got like the fact they gotta go up steps just to like go and try to like slap somebody or do something. I'm like, yeah. Judo flip, Spartan kick. I'm like, you choose. But something's gonna happen. His name was Jaden Smith. He wants to follow his dad's footsteps. I'm all like, well, I'm like, looking at Jaden. I'm like, I'm not Chris Rock. I'm like, you better put that hand down. It's like, Chris Rock might have not fought, but I'll fight somebody on stage. I don't care where I'm at. Somebody slapped me across my face. I'm like, well, I looked at one of them producers behind the Oscars. I'm like, I tried. But I think that's also the main reason why Chris Rock didn't do that, because it's like he probably got like respect for those people at the Oscars, and so to ruin his chances, they probably might, who knows, they might invite him. Well, I don't know. They might invite him back. But yeah, I'm like, but like Chris Rock, I'm pretty sure he ain't the only comedian that has somebody run up on stage. Cause no, the same guy that I was talking about, Andrew Schultz, like he had, he said somebody ran up on stage and punched him in his face. I'm like, it's just, I feel like that's just the price you have to pay as a comedian. Like, you done overly offended somebody in the crowd to where now they gotta do some stuff like that. Seeing funny, the dude was on stage pretending to be Chris Rock. Will Smith gets up, pulls a gun, go back to his seat because we're walking home. Yeah, I'm saying, because I'm like, it like we were talking about, it had to depend, because I'm saying, like, there are so many different names out there where it's like Will Smith wouldn't have slapped him across their face. Like, for an example, Ice Cube. Like, honestly, do you guys think he would have slapped Ice Cube across his face? Like, Ice Cube might be smaller than him, but he definitely, nah. This man came out with the, like, freaking, like, black national anthem of the 90s. Like, no, wait a sec, I take that back. No, because I think Charlotte, no, did Charlotte Compton come out in the 90s? I think, no, Charlotte Compton might have came out in the late 80s. Wouldn't have done it to do it. No, no, because no, me and Illy was talking about that the other day. He definitely wouldn't have did it to The Rock. He did it to The Rock. I've been like, nah, that's something where it's like, you gotta, like, stop everything from happening. Dave Chappelle is the example. Oh, no. Like, he would have slapped Dave Chappelle, or he wouldn't have slapped Dave Chappelle. Because Dave Chappelle, like, maybe, possibly. And Deep just laughed. Yeah, he probably would have waited. He definitely would have waited. He wouldn't. I mean, I don't know. Dave Chappelle seemed like he's in that same category as Chris Rock, so I can't remember the last time I said when you mentioned that name, but I think he would. I think he would. But somebody of size, like, nah. Like, Dwayne The Rock Johnson, that man is half Samoan and half black. Like, that's like equally to a crackhead. Like, you can't match with somebody that's half Samoan and half black. They got the best of both worlds. Like, that's like Hannah Montana and Miley Cyrus, but like, there ain't no hiding it. People saying Dave probably would have made that joke either. Dave Chappelle probably would have said something even more offensive. I feel like Dave Chappelle would have probably said some stuff where it been like, nah, people would have been definitely taking Will Smith's side. That's what I'm like, nah, he definitely would have said something like overly offensive. So he probably would have looked at Jada and been like, "What, is you sick or something?" Like, he had said something I feel like far more offensive. Would have made an entanglement joke. Nah, more offensive than that. Way more offensive than that. I'm like, trust me, I've been knowing of Dave previous entanglement. Nah. Where would that joke even come from? No, if it would have been about her appearance, like, he had said something like, I don't want to say it because I'm like, it's a little bit too dark, but I feel like that would be the only joke. He would have referred to her as even a darker movie character. But he would have said something way more offensive than some entanglement joke. An entanglement joke, that's nah. We talking on Dave Chappelle. This ain't like a social media Dave Chappelle. Nah. Joked at her. Phil, he would have joked at Will? I don't know. I mean, he would have, but it definitely wouldn't have been no joke about their relationship. I know Dave Chappelle. Yeah, maybe if it had been directed towards Will Smith, maybe it would have been about the relationship. But if we talking on Jada, he definitely would have said something about her appearance. And yeah, he would have, it probably, Will Smith wouldn't even have slapped. He probably would have ran up on stage trying to fight him. Like, I don't know. In my opinion, Dave Chappelle is far more offensive than Chris Rock, so. Chris Rock has funny moments in comedy. Very underrated comedian, in my opinion. No, yeah, he has. He's definitely had some like funny moments. But I just don't see. I mean, he's most likely have made some like offensive jokes before. But compared to Dave Chappelle legit made fun of people. Well, I don't know. I mean, he did make fun of like people in the LGBTQ community and stuff. And look how that turned out. They had like almost the staff of Netflix walking out. So you done got to that point. I'm saying I ain't never seen Chris Rock cause like people to walk out of somewhere. So that's why I'm saying Dave Chappelle, he definitely would have said something far more offensive. That's why that's probably why they contacted Chris Rock instead of him. Because Dave Chappelle definitely would have, he said something where it was like I said, he would have been the one being banned from the Oscars instead of Will. So you mentioned making a joke off her appearance. My brain was like, green chest like. Oh yeah, the dress she was wearing. I know, like he could have said something about the dress, like Chris Rock could have, but saying, oh yeah, Chris Rock, he's definitely had some funny. Well, I mean, look, he had Everybody Hates Chris, like that. That to me, that's a cult classic. You can't come up with a show like that just any old day of the week. Like, nah. Everybody Hates Chris, that's a classic. That's an underrated show, but it's a classic. He's a comedian. I give him his credit. I'm saying all throughout my childhood, all the way up until now, imagine if it was Jim Carrey. Dang. Oh, that's a hard one, because I want to say that Will might have done it, but I feel like that, I don't know. A part of me is like, not, maybe. Jim Carrey, though, don't seem like he has it in him to say some offensive jokes. Like, maybe if it had been in the 90s or something, but now, no. Jim Carrey, he seemed like one of those types that be having, like, weird conversations. He probably would have called her, like, a mountain or a sunflower or something. And then people have been like, what? What is that? Will would have been confused. He'd be like, do I slap him or not? Like, what does that even mean? What is a sunflower? Like, how is that even an insult? Like, what if it's Pete Davidson? Yeah, oh yeah, Will Smith would have slapped Pete Davidson. Johnny Depp, no. Johnny Depp don't crack jokes. I'm not trying to play like a race game here, but I'm just saying anybody that's white. I mean, Pete Davidson is an exception to the rules, but I feel like anybody else, I don't think Will Smith would have slapped him. Like any other white person, no. Very lighthearted. Johnny Depp, yeah, but he just don't come off as a type of dude that's gonna be cracking jokes like on the same level as Chris Rock or Dave Chappelle. We've got a bunch of backlash if it's Pete because they would have turned into Kanye West and Will Smith bullying. Oh, yeah, for sure. Will Smith probably would have thought that one through. He was like, nah, I can't do that. He already getting attacked by Kanye. I'm like, Will would probably crack the Kanye joke. I feel like it's somebody that already got some stuff going on in their life. Nah, Will probably would have grabbed that microphone and been like, hey, instead of worrying about me, you should be worried about Kanye. And then the crowd was like, ooh, and then he had walked off. So, I don't think he would have slapped. He definitely would have cracked the joke back on him. It probably would have been a few jokes where it went back and forth, and then eventually Will probably would have slapped or punched him or something. Seth Rogen. Once again, a white guy. Will Smith ain't getting up on stage and slapping no white guy. All the backlash he got for slapping Chris Rock, he slapped somebody that's white. Oh, Con. Yeah, I know. He probably would have said some stuff like that. I don't even know. Will Smith might not even be on social media like that. He might have like a social media team that be posting his content. I don't think he knows about the whole skeet thing. I think that's just us. Will Smith seem old-fashioned. He don't pay attention to stuff like that. He's on TikTok. Will Smith, yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I think it's like a team, or Seth Rogen. Seth Rogen, if Seth Rogen is on TikTok, I'm like, I might check out some of his videos. He slapped Pete Davidson, think Kanye would take that and run. Oh, for sure. He probably would have posted a picture of it every single day, bruh. Smith's on TikTok. Well, he's on YouTube also, but like I was saying, I think he has like a team posting that stuff. Will Smith don't seem like the type. He just, he knows too much about. So at least with like today's trends, like maybe if it's like viral, like the D'Amelio sisters or like Addison Rae is like doing the dance, and he's like, oh, okay, let me do that dance, get about 100, 200,000 likes and call it a day. But I remember when Will Smith, when he created a YouTube channel too, I was like, it was both him and The Rock. Like, Liz, you better not be asleep in my stream. Get air horn. My everything hurts. Oh, I'm sorry. Gonna head to bed, friend. V, I hope you have a good night. Sleep well. But yeah, Liz, I'm like, I don't know. Maybe an ice bath. Well, it depends on what it is. But like, take like a cold water bath or something. That might help. Maybe. Not feeling well. Have a headache, but we'll leave stream open. Good night. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Shout out to V, guys. Eyes are bloodshot. Sometimes my eyes be looking like that too. I'll be like finished recording videos or streaming. If I go to the bathroom and look at I feel my eyes being like bloodshot because I don't think I took no naps today. If I did, it was like a 5-minute nap. Damaged my eyeballs. Yeah. Probably going through it today or what. I'm fine, DK. I'm not going through it. Definitely. Yeah. If you need to get some rest, Liz, I'm like, hey, it is 100% fine. Do what you need to do. You bloodshot because you're high. I don't smoke at all, so I'm like, my eyes are just bloodshot red because I be staying up all hours of the night watching videos on YouTube. Woke up too early today because of a tornado warning. It just rained for 10 minutes. Oh, wow, that's messed up. Yeah, I'm like, I think we had one. I can't remember where he had hit at. I think, I don't know. I can't remember, but nastiest trenches past week. Yeah, I'm like, I don't know. I'm trying to think. When was the last time it rained? I can't remember the last time it rained. No, it was last week. Never mind. Last night. Did it? I'm like, I don't know. It must have been the area where you were at. Ground seemed pretty dry to me when I went outside jogging this morning. You get rain every day. Nah, not every day. When it starts getting close to like spring and summer, it stops. It might like rain like maybe a couple of times depending on where you're at, but I say jogging again. Jogging is freaking exhausting. Probably, yeah. I be doing like freaking 5 miles, and I'm like, bruh, I'll be halfway through and be all like, I just want to go home. But I'm like, I put myself in a situation where I can't go home. Like, I have to continue on with the jog. I think besides them drifting events, like, I've completed just about everything in this game. Even though it says I didn't. I swear this game is so weird. Feeling burning muscles in my legs, feel like jelly. I love that feeling. Call me weird, but I love that feeling of working out and my body is just sore. I love that feeling so much. I don't know, I'm weird when it comes to working out, but... Oh yeah, I haven't done those events. I didn't do this drifting event. To my old gym teacher for making me run up and down the bleachers. I don't know. I wasn't I remember when I was younger, I didn't really care for that, like running and jogging. I always just wanted to get into lifting. Then high school came around, they had us like lifting and stuff, and I was like, fam, yes, this is a class that I need to be in. I loved weight training when I was back in high school. Weight training was just like, it's a free gym. Like, it don't get no better than that. But I love leg day and arm day. Yeah, I picked it up because I'd signed up for this like program thing for Nike to test out like running shoes. And so that's why I've been running a lot lately. Only lifted once in my entire life. Like, Liz, I feel like that needs to be, like, a video. Like, if we ever cross paths, like, nah, we need to do a video one day where we just go to the gym. I need to see you bench press, like, 400 or 500 pounds. Ran and did push-ups. Okay. Yeah, I used to do push-ups a lot. Then I stopped. Now I'm just kind of doing, like, just random exercises. I need to get back into doing push-ups. But I was like, I spent like 2 years just doing non-stop like push-ups. Now I'm like, I just burnt myself out. Hope that built life. Yeah. Try universal mode. Yeah. Not yet. Not yet. Used to be a pro at sit-ups. Yeah, I don't know. Setups was chill. It's like, Damian Priest, what did you think this was? Like, nah, get in the corner.
Tossed into the corner. Oh no! Someone called the orthodontist. What a leg drop across the rope. And Priest is being controlled here. Priest has to find a way to right the ship. Look out! Shooting star press.
Come into lifting, want to do CrossFit. Yeah. Yeah, I'm like, the day I think either, because that's what I really want to do. I want to wait until, like, YouTube takes off. And then, just build me a gym. Build, like, a gym at my house. Get, like, a bunch of things and get that all set up. So I'm like, forget a membership. I'm like, I'll just go freaking downstairs and work out. Sister trained me. Nice, nice. Pros of having a gym rat sister is having a free personal trainer. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I can rely on my sister to help me work out. She works out. I don't think she works out as much as I do, but she works out. Alright, see one of my friends talk about some April Fools. Say you're the real fool. Yeah, sometimes I'm like, them April Fools jokes, they just don't even hit like how they used to. you still work at a gym, I get free membership too. Oh, see, that's what I'm saying. That's like a plug right there.
Deep, deep trouble here for Priest. Up and down the hard way. Oh, God. What's he planning to do here? Roll him on his belly. Single leg crab. In trouble in the grass. What a unique submission maneuver here. And look at the pain his opponent taps out.
It's like tap. Some of my family has their birthday today. So you remember who it. Dang, that's messed up. I'm like, once you remember who it is, put it down in your phone or write it down like on a piece of paper. Save it for next year or just keep saving it.
This is what you get when you have complete confidence and control of the situation.
Say everybody happy birthday, then say April Fools if it's not really their birthday. That's doing too much. That is doing far too much. Say no thanks. I don't know why they like be wanting to switch brands so much. I'm like, dang. It's like, just let me stay at the brand. I try it. Yeah, I'm like, bro, because it's like, then everybody takes back talking about it ain't my birthday. Then it's all like, fam. Then like, that's what I'm saying. That's doing too much.
Not sure if you've heard, but there's a superstar shakeup approaching.
How do you think that's going to turn out for me?
Since you're a main eventer here on NXT, I'll leave that up to you.
Mine's
You can be
August 10th.
protected from switching brands, or you can be eligible. It's your call.
See, Liz. Liz, remember. She's like, we had this conversation.
Anything else I should know?
There's a stipulation.
It's like, bro,
saying
you
that any
is like
champions who
4
lose to
months
another
off.
brand will be forced to vacate their titles. That pretty much covers it.
I'm staying in NXT.
I have unfinished business here on NXT, so keep me out of the shakeup.
Very well.
Same month. Saying them August birthdays be hot. With his mind. January. July 5th. There's too many J's in freaking, no, I remember.
What are you doing here? Did you get signed to NXT?
No, not yet. But I hope that changes after tonight. I have a non-televised match to show management what they're missing out on. And I was hoping I could...
It's 9
fix
months
it.
before August. December? So it's like if August is the 8th month. August ain't 5th month. Okay.
Okay, I'll do it.
Great. So, how do we want to approach this?
I'm not gonna let you win or anything like that, but I'll do my best to help you look good by having an entertaining match. That work for you?
Christmas. Yeah, I feel like that's my final answer.
Yeah, definitely,
It's
for
November.
sure.
It's like 9 months, right?
What if you let me hit my finisher? You know, really
It's like no, because it's 8, and then when you go back like 8, then it's July.
Chase.
Fine. forget I said it. But what about a signature move? Would that be all right?
Like, are we counting or going back? Like, I'm confused. It's like, we always be doing these Jeopardy questions, bro. I'm like, I'm just trying to be a WWE wrestler. But that's 10 months. So are we like okay, December is like, I'm free. I don't even know where we starting off at. Count November. I'm lost. I'm just gonna be a wrestler. Y'all can play these Jeopardy questions. I was gonna see you during the spooky month. I swear. Press the button. I don't know what happened. This game gonna be doing some freaking dumb reversal stuff. I'd play something else. Spawn back, roar. November. But like if there's that 9 month, okay, so hold on for a second. If there's that 9 month period, so let's say like two people decide, all right, December, we want to have kids. They do the thing to have kids. 9 months late. What's 9 months later? It's August. Day, then decent. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Freaking, I don't know where November came from. It's like, that's 10 months. It's like, nobody ain't gonna be pregnant for no 10 months. Unless they got something going on with their stomach. Okay, that wasn't even a wrestling move that I wanted to do. That doesn't even make any sense. I'm like, that don't make no sense at all. It's like, you go back 9 months. It's like, you subtract 9 from 8, it's -1. I'm like, I'm freaking lost on that whole. It's in early August. Yeah, I'm like, that just I'm confused by this one. Can't close my eyes. I want to close my eyes. My head more. Yeah, that's not good. Have you been drinking water or something? Like, I feel like there's just too many illnesses. Gonna switch your zodiac sign. I'm a Leo. They're toxic, bro. I ain't gonna have that conversation about Leos being toxic or whatever. So, you 95 or 9? I'm 96. Drink electrolyte. Drink you some water. Have you some water, V. See if that helps. Drink lots, well, not lots of it, but just, yeah, have you some water. People, they be having them conversations like, oh, you a Leo, I can't talk with Leo. I'm like, I don't want to talk to you. I'm like, how about that? There's no water, get some. Yeah.
Not sure if you've heard, but there's a superstar shakeup approach.
Only Leo that hasn't put me in danger or hurt me. Dang.
How do you think that's going to turn out for me?
Since you're a main eventer here on NXT, I'll leave that up to you. You can be.
It's like, I feel like the only pain a person should have is laughing pain. So just give it some time, Liz. There's going to be a time where I say something or have cracked some joke. I'm going to cause you to laugh to the point where you can't feel your stomach. That's the only pain that I want to cause people is laughing pain.
There's a stipulation saying that any champions who go to another brand will be forced to vacate their titles. That pretty much covers it.
It's like, no.
I have unfinished business here on NXT, so keep me out of the shakeup.
Very well.
You have before. Oh, I have? Oh, okay. Well, then I'm just going to keep on doing that.
I know you already have a match tonight, but I'm desperate. Some WWE execs are coming from LA, but their flight is delayed. They won't get here until after.
It's like, yeah, lady, I'll do the match. Pain is weighing on my brain. Out here, it's saying like rap lyrics. Send horrible first impression to Leos. Dang. Feel like, I don't know, like sometimes like people let that Leo or they let that stuff like get to their head. I don't know. Me personally, I'm like, I met people of all birth months and none of that stuff like mattered to me. My feelings post. I swear, man. Speaking of my father. Uh-oh, what happened? Why is my body yellow? I haven't even done nothing. So I couldn't even see if there was. I'll go for a drive. I'm like, you are. Please get some water. To me, so I said, name like he wasn't the one that taught me to. I know sometimes it's funny, like when parents like you'll do some stuff and they be like, "Where'd you learn that from?" I'm like, well, I'm just saying, like, I think it's pretty obvious. gotta do. It's like, well, that's why I'm like, you know, when it comes down to it, when my parents, when they say stuff, I'm like, I just leave it. I'm like, because I know I'm gonna mess around and say something, get smart, and then it ain't gonna be good. So saying his logic though, because I took a small piece of plastic. Hello. So hey, in his head, he was doing the right thing. He looked at it like, this ain't normal, but I'm gonna still do it anyways. Once you feel the cold air. I like how you said that while you live in Florida, like. Slobber knocker. Freaking JR, what is that guy's name? Jim Ross? Yeah, Jim Ross. Because he's supposed to be the genius of the family. He was having a moment. We all, I know I've had my moments. So we get everything for a minute. Gonna head out. Alright, V. Get you some water. Stay safe. Be well. His hand, so he could easily cut him. Yeah, that's not good. That's not good at all. Moss is my favorite. Yeah, he's, it's crazy how he's with AEW. It's like, he just seems like one of those guys that would be with WWE for the rest of his career, but he was like, nope. He left. Something ain't right with WWE, I swear. Does a good job as a heel because I can't stand. Yeah. Michael Cole. I like Michael Cole. He's another one of those guys where I'm like, hey, he out here doing his thing. Dang, he's bleeding? Dang. And he ain't getting up from that. So he gets up from that. That man on steroids. I look like after the match, like they were talking to each other. I know, like they do that in like actual wrestling, where like they, you know, thank each other for the match. Like, why look like they do that in the game too? I'm like, you guys making this a little bit too authentic. John Cena getting up for sure. Yeah, I'm like, he gotta find something to do. Cause if not, it's like, yeah, that whole situation. I like how like they tried to overall like replace him because they knew that The Rock wasn't coming back to Fast and Furious, so they're all like, all right, well, we'll just get the next big WWE wrestler, just get John Cena. The internet champion gained their advances. Okay, I'll take that. Taking it in real life too, but all right.
Cameron Grimes has been leaving 1-star reviews on my podcast ever since I criticized.
And here we have a superstar who's been grinding his teeth at the Performance Center as of late. Yeah, a consistent work ethic is what you're talking about, Michael. He's not someone who will rest on his laurels. He never has been, and that dedication is what puts him in position to win tonight. But he's facing one tough customer in the ring, Cameron Grimes, a second-generation superstar who learned the ropes among some of the Carolina's finest teachers. Living and breathing sports entertainment has really shaped Grimes into the athlete he is today. And now Grimes has all the handed-down wisdom of superstar. Pick your jaw up off the floor. Amazing rotation on the 630 splash. Grimes isn't being given any room to
usual
recover.
in time. I'm thinking it because like the reason why I streamed early was actually because I need to work on some videos. So I was gonna work on some stuff and then end the stream probably at 11 something.
Don't do it. Lands in the drop zone. That is tossing your own body around without a care. Taking no account for their own well-being.
What's up, Liz? What happened?
Climbs back into the ring. Okay, he's re-entering the ring. Foot just stomping down. He's just
I was a fisherman the other day.
He's taking
Hat.
charge here.
So I can keep most of the fish I caught. Dang, that's messed up. I play fishing games, but I ain't never been fishing in real life. Ever played the game, Vigor? Yeah, I have that game installed. Where's that game at? Yeah, because I was like, that game, I had bought. Do I have that? Oh, I guess I don't have that game installed. Oh, that's right. I deleted it once when I bought, whatchamacallit, Escape from Tarkov. Oh, it has. It was a fishing simulator game. Oh, it was? Okay. Fun when he's actually catching fish. Yeah. It's like before my grandfather passed, he always would like say we were gonna go fishing and stuff. It's boring when you're not catching. Yeah, I'm like something like that. I gotta have like freaking music or something playing, so I can at least have it where it's not as boring. V and I played there earlier. How'd you like it? It's a fun game. I actually that game is actually pretty good. We were so bad at it. Yeah, I think the time when I played it was I think I got like trapped in the house and then yeah, overall it was I just ended up dying. I was like, yep, this ain't for me. Fishing in real life handful of times. Okay, it's okay. Just need to figure out how to play it. Yeah, there's actually, I'm trying to think, either that, I think I still might have that video up of when I very first played that game. Because did you guys get to that beginning part where you're at the house? Like, did you guys know how to like exit out of that and start up a game? I'm like, I know I struggled when I very first played that game. That game, I was like, bro, what is this?
Here is your winner, Storm. What an emphatic victory, guys.
Because somebody was all like saying this is supposed to be like that game DayZ, and I was like, oh, okay, I'll buy it. Just for the game to eventually have it where it was free, but one of the maps, and I was like, it's gonna follow this. Gonna jump off a cliff. Fat mouth fall damage be follow me. I lost all our stuff because we buy insurance. Wow. Wow. I mean, like, because it's one of those games where, you know, like, if it was something like in the lines of like Apex or something, like you're some superhuman humans, I don't think like you could. Yeah, I ain't never heard of that one. Rocket League. Yeah. Rocket League was a good game too when it came out. So I didn't know she could spectate me. She was watching me loot her stuff. Somewhere you're. Wow. Oh, that's messed up. Liz is the type of person where it's all like messed around. I get killed by a zombie. She over there taking my shoes off. Like, what? He's not gonna wear them no more. It's like, they were nice shoes. I told him that since the apocalypse started. I wake back up. I'm like, dang, it's like that. You ain't even gonna let me just be here, just bitten up by zombies dead. You gonna take my shoes too? Seemed fun. I got it. It was fun, but also complicated. Yeah.
Not sure if you've heard, but there's a superstar shakeup
Except in
approaching.
Apex. Bro, they really don't want me at NXT
How do you think
anymore.
that's gonna turn out for me?
Since you're a main eventer here on NXT, I'll leave that up to you. You can be protected from switching brands, or you can be eligible. It's your call.
She says it's okay. Please. I don't care. I'm like, I take it all. I'll give it back to that person if they really wanted something, but I'm like, you're better than me, Liz.
Anything else I should know?
Saying if I was playing a video game, if I had a significant other and was playing a game with her, she dies, I'm like, hey, I'm gonna take this stuff because I actually wanted it too, so and I ain't trying to go around this whole map trying to find it.
I think a potential change of scenery sounds good. Put me in the shakeup.
All right. All superstars participating in the shakeup must compete this week so the other GMs can see them in action.
I have heard Adam Pearce likes to scout singles matches, while Mandy Rose prefers to evaluate tag team competition.
Update what?
So basically, which GM do you want to cater to?
I'll do that as
Put
SmackDown.
me in a singles match so I can show Adam Pearce what I could do on SmackDown.
Done. And if this is it, well, it's been interesting.
It sure has.
I have another date with the girl 2 weeks ago. Go bowling this Sunday. Alright, cool. Always good. Yeah, definitely. Let's go. Trying shot at a loud crate. I scream so loud. Yeah, that game is pretty loud. Yeah, it don't even matter like how low its stuff catches you by surprise in that game. I might play that game one of these days. If not that, then just play Escape from Tarkov.
Tonight, we've got a match that is sure to have a lot of eyes on it, considering the superstar shakeup is right around the corner. You have to think William Regal, Adam Pearce, and Mandy Rose will all be watching tonight's action very closely. And not just the GM Saxon, the entire WWE Universe knows this could be the last time we see one of these marquee superstars on NXT.
Play with this, please. Alright, cool. You could be support teammates. Promise. Yeah, I feel like as soon as I die, then I have like some good loot. You're gonna take it, so. I mean, it's cool. I ain't tripping about it, but.
That can knock you out. Get him into the corner. Oh, swanton. He's feeling the effects of that last hit. No need to panic. He's still swinging. Leaving himself open here. Now, guys, I can't think of a word. This is not going to be nice. This is going to be nasty. All about winning, no matter what it takes. Superplex! And Gargano with ring awareness. Series of reversals. Well scattered reversal there. Whoa, did you see that? Oh, right to the kidneys. Golly. Working to neutralize that arm.
It's like, bro, I press the button, just saying. Why they have that button pop up so fast and then it's like don't even give people time to like press it? It's like, come on now.
He's going for the pin. This could be it. He gets the kick out after the one. Not quite enough to put him away. He moves just in time. Standing shooting star press. Incredible. This match's brutality starting to show on him.
This is where endurance becomes so important in the late stages of a match.
Kick. Nasty kick. Ooh, stinging kick. Oh, and back to the elbow. He's got him in deep, deep trouble here. Look out. Slice shot right across the back of the neck. Ouch. We may be moments away from Gargano's demise.
I swear, man.
Oh, man. Johnny anticipated that. Still in with a quick kick out. What is it going to take to put him away? Saw that coming. And Gargano's failing to make any advances.
5-star potential. Possibly.
Step up Enziguri.
It's like freaking WWE fix this crap. It's like I'm trying to have be in the middle of the match just randomly flip out of nowhere.
Popped up into the Samoan drop. Incredible. And his eyes are piercing through the opposition now. Up and down the hard way. Oh, gosh. Makes a cover. 2, 3. Wow, he's going to celebrate.
My goodness.
Here is your winner, Storm. And he certainly proved himself a superstar to watch with this one. Johnny Wrestling should change his nickname after a loss like that. That was embarrassing.
It's like, are they gonna keep me on this brand? Is it? These eyebrows sure. I never really paid attention to the eyebrows in this game. I just was all like, hey, whatever guy is just African American, cool with it. I don't know, like, eyebrows ain't, man. Unless, like, eyebrows are noticeable, I really don't pay attention to eyebrows. Like, that's just something that I'm like, if it's like a unibrow or I don't see nothing, then, like, because I'm saying, like, alright, but I'm just saying, like, eyebrows, like, I didn't know, like, for an example, Whoopi Goldberg, she don't have eyebrows. It's like, y'all can look up pictures of Whoopi Goldberg without eyebrows, and it exists. It's like, even a lot of, like, movies she done played in, she don't have eyebrows. Even that talk show she does. I think she says she shaves her eyebrows because she don't like the fact that her eyebrows, like, itch. And I'm like, well, that's what the human body does. Dang, I'm fully leveled up. It's like, dang, like...
Corbin hasn't been getting the matches he wants, and is bad-mouthing W...
It's like, lady, it's like, why is you here? It's like, who are you? It's like, why are you on these matches? It's like, she was at NXT, now she's here. I'm like, this woman is like, think I'm like her personal, like, hitman or something. Dang, that dude tall.
If you do, you might miss an historic moment in this one. Well, I've learned that you got to keep your head on a swivel because more often than not, someone's getting thrown our way. Hammer strike.
So he walked right into that one.
Into the corner now. Enziguri finds its mark. And Corbin can't find a way off the blocks. Corbin has been snuffed out. Kick right to the gut. Now he's been put on the defensive. And that well scouted. Corbin finally creates some more offense for himself. If Corbin was looking for an opportunity to pull a 180, that could be it. And he stonewalls Corbin. Standing shooting star press, incredible.
Oh yeah, this is an Extreme Rules match.
Oh man, ladies and gentlemen, batter up. With all this in mind, take it from me. Nothing good ever comes from rearranging furniture.
That table broke.
And Baron now is being chopped down. Corbin might just be waiting for an opportune time. Corbin averts
I swear, man.
He is a sight to behold. Take a picture while you can, everyone. Oh, man. Oh, God, that hurt. He's on his heels a bit now. Yeah, the physical price of the Extreme Rules stipulation is really starting to show now. This is just getting uncomfortable at this point. Each competitor showing they've done their homework. Everyone needs to get out of the way of this fight. This feels so unsafe. Ooh, that hurt right in the kidney. Golly. And he can't defend any offense coming his way. He somehow has to get himself back in order again.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Are you serious? How did the crowd not have no reaction to that? Wow.
For pain because it just keeps coming. He turns it around on Corbin. Treating the torso to yet another attack. Oh, someone's got to stop this. And Corbin is being handled here. Corbin needs to better assess the situation to turn this around. Ducks through. Up and over. Salida del Sol. Under the ropes now. And returning to the ring.
Trying to freaking grab the table. I don't know why he's like... Can he just grab the table? It's like he's doing everything besides grab the table. That's it. That's all you had to do.
Oh boy, he is setting up the table, taking this to a high level. He's been placed in the corner now.
Dang, where'd the other part of the table go? It's like, nope. You getting a 3-piece special. Dang, what was that?
And that seemed like a pretty easy day at the office right there. As always, Cole, you're more polite than I am, so I'll just say what we're all thinking. This was as one-sided as it gets.
That was good. I felt like that was a solid match. Oh yeah, I don't need to do that no more. I think that's what I am going to do, though. I'm going to go ahead, call it a day with this stream. But I am going to raid. I think my friend Genesis, she's on right now. Where's that game at? I know I bought that game. Freaking, yeah, there we go. Wait a minute, I have this downloaded already? I went to V and oh, wow. I guess I do have that game down. I swear I did not see it the first time I had it or was going through my thing. Alright, well, Liz, I don't know if you hear, but I do have it downloaded, so. But anyways, go ahead, open up this stuff. So I can raid my good old friend Genesis. Genesis is good, people. Y'all should definitely go check her out. Show her some love and support. Be greatly, greatly appreciated. But yeah. Because I was like, I don't remember deleting it. That was the thing about it. I was like, I know for a fact I have this game downloaded. I was about to say, I'm like, I'm going to start panicking because I'm like, bro, I know what I saw. But make sure y'all go shoot Genesis a follow. She's good, people. She's playing Fortnite currently. Been killing it with the streams. So, yeah. Appreciate those for showing up to this early stream. It's like, Liz, I appreciate you. Go to sleep. All right, cool. But yeah, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys, and peace.
So it's a gas station. I'm gonna start playing Arena for GG. Yeah, wall and loss. Yikes. Points. 300. Wow, gamble and loss. Yikes.